Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I want to introduce myself. My full name is Adit Nurdiansyah. You can call me Adit. I'm from class 2A, Tasikmalaya Health Polytechnic Department of Nursing Cirebon. Okay, I will explain about a journal article entitled Development of a Prototype of Malaria Clinical Diagnostic Decision Support System, whose author is Sudarta Yabesman Hareva, Lutfan Lazuardi, and Anis Puad. All three of them graduated from the Department of Public Health, Faculty of Medicine, Gajah Mada University, Yogyakarta. Okay, I explained the first slide about what problem or issue underlie the research in the journal article. Well, malaria is a public health problem that still causes mortality, particularly in high-risk population. Malaria is caused by the Plasmodium parasite, which is transmitted through the bite of an infected mosquito. The severity of malaria varies according to the species of Plasmodium. Symptoms of malaria include chills, fever, and night sweats, usually occurring a few weeks after being bitten. Malaria is a disease that can cause complications if not treated properly. We as health workers must know the various complications experienced by malaria sufferers. Kabupaten Nias is one of malaria endemic areas. Malaria diagnosis is mainly determined according to physical examination, despite the fact that laboratory examination is the gold standard of malaria diagnosis. The next slide is about why is this research important. Please note that malaria is a disease that can cause complications if not treated properly. We as health workers must know the various complications that can be experienced by malaria sufferers. Therefore, this research is useful to help health workers in diagnosis malaria accurately. It is necessary to develop a decision support system for malaria diagnosis. Okay, the next explanation is about what is the purpose of research. The aim of this research was to develop a prototype of malaria diagnosis decision support system. Well, with a supporting prototype, it is easy for medical personnel to determine the next step or action for malaria sufferers. Next slide is about what are the methods used for the research. This research used a descriptive method with an action research designed to explore each phase in the development of a prototype of malaria diagnostic decision support system. Well, the action research method is a research method used to test, develop, discover, and create new action, so that when these actions are applied in work, the work implementation process will be easier, faster, and the results are more numerous and high quality. The second slide is about who are the research subject, population, and sample. Okay, total participants in this study were 5 general practitioners in RSU Gunung Sitoli and 2 nurses in Puskesmas Gunung Sitoli, Nias. Samples were taken by purposive sampling. Purposive sampling is the selection of samples based on the certain characteristic in a population that has dominant relationship, so that it can be used to achieve research objective. General practitioners were chosen as subjects because they had direct contact with the patient in establishing diagnosis in RSU Gunung Sitoli. While nurses were chosen as subject because they were establishing diagnosis in Puskesmas Gunung Sitoli, Nias. The next line is about how to collect data instrument used in research. Main instrument used in this study was the researcher human instrument, supported by guideline of in-depth interview, recording device MP4 player, digital camera, computer, software with operating system Windows or Linux, PHP programming language, and MySQL database. Okay, the ninth slide explains about how is the data analysis. The study was conducted according to the prototyping approach, with steps as follows. 1. Identification main problem underlying the development of prototype associated with malaria diagnosis. 2. Analysis and design the malaria diagnosis decision support system. 3. Build and prototype of the malaria diagnostic decision support system based on standard management of malaria in Indonesia and the result of in-depth interview with the general practitioner and nurses. 4. Evaluate the user acceptance of the prototype of malaria diagnosis decision support system. 5. Complete the prototype based on the suggestion of user or participant in the prototype trial. The 10th slide explains about what are the results of the research. Okay, the result of this study make a computer-based malaria diagnosis decision support system. Application model design use the PHP programming language and MySQL database. This system works by entering clinical symptoms of malaria into an expert system, and symptom data is processed by an expert system to determine diagnosis and medical advice that is useful to assist health workers in making decisions. The last slide of the presentation on journal article is about what is the conclusion. So, medical personnel wants expert system that help them in diagnosis of malaria clinically. Prototype of decision support system production was a web-based application with PHP programming language with database management program MySQL. By entering clinical symptoms suffered by patients associated with malaria, this system would analyze and generate medical advice for patients. Implementation of malaria diagnostic decision support system is stimulate interest from participants because of its interesting appearance, easy to understand, and might help health provider to diagnose malaria clinically. Maybe that's all the explanation for the presentation about the journal article. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully it will be useful. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah, waridho walinayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.